Hi, this is Dr. Shark with Shark Holistic Health. This is part of our finding series. So I want to talk about nervous system disorders. You might have a finding like autonomic nervous system dysfunction, adrenal overactivation, nervous system imbalance, sympathetic dominance, something like that. So all of those are very similar findings, and they relate to the relationship between sympathetic and parasympathetic arms of the nervous system. So sympathetic is our fight or flight, and parasympathetic is our rest, digest, and heal, right? Most of the patients that come to us with this finding already complain of symptoms of either digestive problems or problems relaxing and resting, or both, right? So there can be general digestive distress, just poor digestion, slow digestion especially, where it seems like the food doesn't process or doesn't go down. And then there's, anxiety or feeling keyed up or feeling like you always have to keep moving or unable to just relax. And often insomnia, inability to sleep, fall asleep, or to stay asleep. So in the nervous system, there are two major arms, and this is, all of these finding things are going to be very simplified to make them more understandable. So there's basically two arms, the fight or flight or rest and digest. The important thing to know about these is they really don't function at the same time. So when one is on, the other is off. So it's like a toggle switch. The human body is designed to be in rest and digest like 99% of the time, right? You should be able to do activities and stay in parasympathetic even while you're active. You should not need to get into a stressed out, overwhelmed mode in order to function, right? So why do people get stuck in fight or flight? There's a lot of reasons. It can be early trauma sometimes, especially if it's ongoing trauma over time. That switch between fight or flight and rest and digest gets kind of rusty and stuck into the fight or flight position. It gets very difficult to move back down into rest and digest. So people in that situation are running in the fight or flight pretty much all the time with very little break. It can get so bad where people, wake up every hour through the night. They're just so exhausted that they'll sleep a little bit and then right back into alarm mode. So when we see this kind of finding, it's very important to consider nervous system training as part of the recovery process, to practice methods that help your body get into parasympathetic, rest, digest, and heal. That mode, parasympathetic, is the only nervous system state that your body can heal in. So if you're trying to heal, it's very important to think about how can you get into that state more often, what techniques can you use, and what things can you remove from your life. There are circumstances we can't control, of course, but often there are many things that we can choose to temporarily remove, just say no to for now, that can help increase our time in rest and digest and decrease the pressures to go into that fight or flight.